my case. That would have to be abandoned so we could do this deal. I didn't see it on the paperwork, on the final paperwork. It's not on that.
Are you guys, what do you say with the open container? Are you wanting to abandon it? Because if not, he's got 3 days to do. Or actually 5 days. Mr. Levesque, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for how much time? Credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you ever get pulled over in a car and an officer sees or smells anything funky in the car, it's a good possibility that they take you down and charge you with a second offense. What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? So if you're not in this country with permission, you do any more than 4 to 6 hours in custody, you can almost bet yourself that you'll end up with an immigration detainer. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement and once you plead guilty, it will go on your record and you can never take it off. You understand? Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
Is it true or untrue that you have a 0.15 or above?
Yes.
It's true to that enhancement. State on the open container, say.
We're abandoning the enhancement.
I want you to understand that they're abandoning container allegations. And I would hope that you get it through your thick cabeza that you're not tapped out of the car while you are driving. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm going to suspend your license or ability to drive for 180 days. You're not to drive whatsoever for any reason. And I'm going to tell you, if you do, that in and of itself is a Class B misdemeanor, and you can be right back over here. You come back here with a new case, it's not going to go well, sir. Do you understand? How do you plead to the driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Find you guilty.
Encuentro culpable, lo
3 days in
sentencio
jail, give you
a 3 días en la
credit for
cárcel con el crédito para el
1.5 allegation is true.
que es verdad.
Abandon the second enhancement.
El segundo.
What do you do for a living?
¿Qué se dedica usted?
Guardia de seguridad.
I'm a security guard.
What kind of money do you make a month, sir?
¿Qué tanto dinero gana usted al mes, señor?
No, pero hace 2 meses que no trabajo, no estoy trabajando.
It's been 2 months that I have not worked. I'm not working.
Why not?
¿Por qué no?
Porque me sacaron del trabajo.
Because they just took me out of my job.
How do you support yourself?
¿Cómo se mantiene usted?
No, porque trabajamos 3 en la casa.
Because there's 3 of us in the house that work.
You still need to eat.
Pero
How do you
hay
eat?
que comer, ¿cómo se come? ¿Cómo se alimenta?
Con el dinero de ellos por ahora.
With their money for right now.
I'm asking you these questions because there's a ton of fines and fees that come with the DWI. I will begrudgingly waive these fees for you now. But if you are not smart enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking like a little child, I will put you over my knee like a little child and I will spank you like a little child, but I will spank you with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
¿Entiende?
A second DWI, you were looking at around $7,000 in fines and fees. And if you don't pay it, you sit 1 day in jail for every $100 you owe. Get a clue.
la cárcel.
Every day, someone dies in this county
Que
for the
mueren
DWI.
por alguien manejar
Don't
ebrio.
become a statistic.
No se convierta en una estadística.
Do you
¿Lo
understand?
entiende?
All right.
Yes.
Judge, if I may, the only thing I would add to
Dice,
this is,
lo único que yo puedo agregar
he
a
had
esto es
ALR
teníamos
suspension.
una
Would you
suspensión.
give him credit
Se pide
for
que se le
the
daría
time?
crédito por el
I'm not
tiempo.
gonna reward him any
No,
more
no le
than we're
voy a
doing now.
dar más
No.
nada de lo que yo le
But-
diga.
Don't get into a
Que
car
no
and
se meta en un carro y
don't have a
maneje si
license.
no tiene
Do
licencia.
not drive. I will
No
protect
maneje.
my county in every way, Mr. Lebec. And if that means putting you in custody, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Eso lo haré.
You need a waiver for the.
Yeah. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
El señor. Thank you.
Morning, Judge.
Mr. Newly,
Yes, Judge.
thank you, Ricardo.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
We have a bond violation for Mr. Lazo Muffin.
Come up, Mr. Lazo Morfin.
Para aquí, por favor, conteste a voz alta.
Okay. Why are you here?
¿Por qué está usted aquí?
Me citaron aquí.
I was summoned here.
Why?
¿Por qué?
No sé.
I don't know.
I have here in front of me
Yo
that you
tengo
are
aquí enfrente de
tampering
mí
with
que
the
estaba bregando
device.
con el aparato.
Este aparato nomás me lo movieron de aquí para el otro pie.
This
Allá en
device
la
was just
oficina.
moved from this leg to the other one there
la
at the
oficina.
office, at the office.
En la oficina.
I have here that you are tampering with the device at 1 in the morning.
No,
A
ya
la
no.
1 de la madrugada.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
No.
no.
Nunca.
I have here different.
Aquí, algo
Sí,
diferente.
pero yo no he hecho nada.
No,
No
but
he
I
hecho
haven't
nada.
done
yo.
anything.
No he hecho nada yo.
I haven't done anything.
Nada he hecho.
Machine tells me
Ella me
differently.
dice algo diferente.
Sí, pero no he hecho nada.
No, but I haven't done anything.
Nada he hecho yo.
I haven't done anything.
Y seguro que no he hecho nada.
I'm sure that I haven't done anything.
He said they switched it. That's how he knows.
Y lo único que
Not
usted sabe es que le
switched.
cambiaron de un pie a otro.
Sí, eso sí se lo cambiaron.
Yeah, they just moved them.
Es lo único.
That's the only thing.
Pero yo no he hecho nada.
When are you telling me that they moved the device?
Me dice que movieron ese aparato.
Hace como 2 semanas.
It's been about 2 weeks.
Sí.
That's about right, Judge.
Tamper was a month ago, and
Eso
they're
que
just
terminaron
now
hace
getting
como
us
un mes atrás.
tampered. I have here
Yo
that the
tengo
tamper
aquí
was
que eso
on
fue
October 18th.
el 18 de octubre.
Mr. Lazo Morfin, I
Señor
want you to
Lazo, yo
understand
quiero que
above
usted
all
entienda.
else, do not consume alcohol.
Alcohol.
Do not consume.
I haven't drank any alcohol.
I want you to listen.
Quiero que usted escuche. lo que estoy diciendo.
Sí.
Yes.
I don't want you to consume alcohol. I don't want you to consume anything that has alcohol in
Nada
it.
que tenga alcohol.
And I don't want you to mess with the machine. If there are any more tampers with the machine,
de bregar con la
it's
máquina.
not going to go well. Do you understand?
¿Pero entiende?
Sí, yo lo entiendo.
Yes, I
Do
understand.
not put anything in between the machine and your skin. Make sure that clothing does not get stuck in the machine.
La máquina
It is your responsibility to know what to do and what not to do.
él no puede hacer.
Do
Sí.
you understand?
¿Entiende?
Sí, yo lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
All right,
Está bien.
Sunuli, we'll continue with the bond.
Va a seguir
Yes,
bajo fianza.
Just
Va a seguir, va a
admonish him
continuar.
accordingly. Any more
Pero
issues?
déjelo de acuerdo,
Y
que no
acá
tenga
tengo
más
pelado
problemas.
y ahí no tengo.
It's just that I have it here and that's all. That's,
Okay,
All right, thank you, Judge.
thank you, Mr.
está
Miller.
bien, señor. Buenas suerte.
Eduardo Garcia Ibarra.
You here for Dan?
Judge, he's stuck in hearings for
It's okay.
immigration this
Yeah,
morning.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's Garcia Ibarra, right?
Yes,
Okay. So are you can you do the attorney record form for
I
him?
will do that, Judge. I thought it was already done, but I'll get it done for him. Yes, Your
One more
Honor.
week.
I will get it done this morning for him. Judge, just quickly, I wanted to approach on behalf of the client. The client is wanting to see if the court would allow him to remove his curfew. He has both the curfew and the scram device. He says scram device, I totally understand. It's my second DWI. I will be compliant. I have been compliant. I did speak with pretrial this morning and they said, yes, he has been compliant. Mr. Garcia Ibarra has said has had both devices since he was arrested. So again, he knows it's your discretion, Judge, but he's asking, basically, he's had to cut back on hours, which he needs more. And generally what he's been doing before that was he'd go to work, come home, he'd work out at times, then he'd go pick up his child take his child with him to go work out. So that they have more time together, Judge. So that's the reason why he's asking for the curfew to be removed.
I don't know. I don't remember his case at all. All I know is that you have an open DWI. You've got 2 felony assault on a peace officer. I don't remember what happened on your case. All I know is that nothing good happens at 2 in the morning while you have all these cases open. And that's why what we're trying to do, we don't want you to get in any more trouble. And so being out in the middle of the night is conducive to that. And we're trying to prevent anything else from happening, right? So what happened in the case?
So in his case, officers were dispatched to a possible intoxicated driver that crashed into the bushes at a Jack in the Box. The defendant was stopped in the parking space near the roadway with the engine on and transmission in reverse. The defendant was passed out behind the wheel. The officer put the transmission in park and attempted to wake the defendant. After waking the defendant pressed the gas pedal, causing the engine to rev up, and then pressed the brake and gas pedals simultaneously. The officers, when they made contact with the defendant, observed red watery eyes, slow slurred speech, a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, and the defendant became belligerent and hostile when they attempted to have him exit the vehicle. During the time, the defendant was resisting and tackled one of the officers to the ground, then kicked him. And he later stated, "I don't answer questions," after the officers read his Miranda warnings. And he also spit on the officers.
Okay. What do you want?
I just want to be able to be with my son more times. They have to work more.
How old is your son?
He's 11.
Okay. And what time do you want? What do we have now, Felicia?
9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay. What time do you want?
Can do 11. That's fine with me.
I'll give you till 10. Okay. But 11-year-olds.
I got 2 more. He's the oldest. He's always with me. And I have another daughter and a baby. So usually the baby only get her like every other 2 weeks.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a pipe fitter, Your Honor. I work in refineries. I don't do drugs. All I do is work and my kids. And
Judge, I was going to ask for 11 just because it gives him time to work a little longer and then still try and do what he would like to do with his son. He doesn't get to do it all the time.
I mean, I haven't gotten any violations. You've been doing good. I'll give you to 11. I'm not giving you any more though. Nothing good happens in the middle of the night, and we don't want you out in the middle of the night. Just do what you need to do. Stay clean. Things will go well. Listen to your lawyers. They'll take care of you. I'll give you to 11, but don't make me regret it. Please.
no, I won't, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We're here on a waiver. This is Spitz.
Spitz. Morning, Mr. Spitz.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
So it looks like you are wanted out of Fort Leavenworth, Kansas on a parole violation for exploitation of a minor. Are you waiving formal extradition, sir?
Yes.
Okay, great. We wish you the best of luck. Okay, thanks, guys. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.